Recognizing opportunity is one thing, but what can you do about a Black Swan event? Hey everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. A Black Swan event is something no one sees coming. But where does this term come from? It's the unknown unknown. Black Swan theory tells us that things happen that were previously thought to be impossible or never thought of at all. This isn't the same as 1 in a million odds, but things never imagined coming to pass. The term Black Swan goes back a few hundred years. Until the 17th century, people could only imagine white swans, because all swans ever seen only produced white feathers. In 17th century London, it was common to refer to impossible things as black swans. But then, the Dutch explorer William de Vlonging went into Western Australia in 1697 and saw a black swan. Suddenly, the unthinkable was real. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, the 2008 banking crisis, the pandemic of 2020 were all never predicted, but they happened. Sure, people hypothesized such events, but never did they imagine they actually would come to pass. Or did they? In 1994, Iron Man cartoon depicts attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, where missiles were fired at each tower, and an invisible plane hits the Pentagon. In a Fantastic Four episode, the towers are shown collapsing. Did they predict what would happen, or did Osama get the idea from watching these in his cave? The latter is more likely. Many individuals foresaw the banking crisis of 2008. They didn't know exactly when it would happen, but they saw the warning signs and invested against the market. Individuals like Dr. Michael Burry saw the issues and bet against the market, making billions in the process. We have seen numerous movies of deadly pandemics. Various outbreaks happen on a yearly basis, but 2020 is something that we did not see coming. But what if you educate yourself on what's going on in your country and the world around you? What if you can see it coming? There are some massive issues taking place now, which could get much worse when a Black Swan event happens or be one of the triggers for a Black Swan event. The wealth gap has grown to immense proportions in this country and around the world. For the last 40 years, lower and lower interest rates and free money have flown to the top. In 2022, the 20 richest people in America are worth $1.6 trillion, according to Forbes magazine. According to the Federal Reserve, the bottom 3.75 billion people are worth $1.3 trillion, which means 20 people in America are worth more than the bottom half of the world combined. These numbers are worrisome because they represent massive instability, which previously has led countries down very dark paths. We're currently seeing this today with Russia. Europe has used Russia as its personal gas station for quite a while. And now they are aggressively changing energy policies, which leaves Russia out in the cold. One doesn't have to agree with the actions of another to understand them. We are currently seeing an asset deflationary event occur. The stock market, precious metals, cryptos, all down. What could send those to the bottom? A Black Swan event. Maybe it's a nuclear strike by a saber-rattling nation. If you know it is coming, you can prepare, right? If you can identify potential black swans and take necessary steps, you will be leaps and bounds above the rest. But education is key. This brings us to the sponsored portion of this video, brought to you by Gold Mining Inc. I've talked about Gold Mining Inc. in a number of videos, as well as UEC, UROY, and GROY, all founded by Amir Adnani. I really like these companies because Mr. Adnani has a track record of picking up assets when prices are low and bringing those projects to the market when the price increases. The value and upside are very attractive. Gold Mining Inc. is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker GLDG. If you start looking into the company, you'll notice that Gold Mining Inc. is very underrated compared to their assets. They own many properties with varying potential across the Americas. These properties were purchased at the start and during the last great gold bear market of 2013 for 10 cents on the dollar. These properties make up Gold Mining Inc., and they have 32 million equivalent ounces of gold valued at $2.59. This is 95% below the industry median for gold resources and reserves on the balance sheet. The industry median for gold resources is around $40 an ounce, which further highlights the massive potential with Gold Mining Inc. I'll return to this math in a little bit. Gold Mining Inc. CEO is Alistair Still. He has 25 years experience in the mining industry with notable miners such as Newmont, Placer Dome, and Goldcorp. If you've ever watched Alistair interviewed by channels like Kitco, you'll immediately notice he takes an honest, no hype approach when describing Gold Mining Inc., and it's very refreshing. I previously talked about recognizing opportunity. When the stock market crashes, everything falls. But a few things, like gold and silver, spring up really quickly. Why does this matter when we are talking about gold mining stocks? It matters because when physical gold price goes up, gold mining stocks like Gold Mining Inc. leverage sometimes as much as 30 times. Another thing I like about Gold Mining Inc. is their gold reserves. They have 16 million ounces in measured and indicated gold, as well as 16 million ounces in inferred gold, for a total of over 32 million ounces from their diverse assets up and down the Americas. This massive amount of gold is among the highest of any junior mining company. When you take their market cap of $123 million, subtract their 15% stake of Gold Royalty Corp., which is about 20 million shares valued at $50 million, you're left with gold mining's assets of $83 million. By the way, GROY is the fastest gold royalty company in the world, and this stake in the company provides Gold Mining Inc. with $1 million a year in dividends. Divide $83 million by their gold holdings of 32 million equivalent, and you're left with $2.59 per ounce of gold purchase price. Remember when I said the industry median is $40 an ounce? This is quite the discrepancy. When it is currently priced at 87 cents a share, this discrepancy in value is why independent analyst findings show price targets well over $6.25 a share, and they have it listed as a buy. One big update this year is that they are creating a spinoff called US Gold Mining Inc. from their Whistler project in Alaska. This highly anticipated IPO will be a new wholly owned subsidiary of Gold Mining Inc. focused on advancing the Whistler Gold Copper project. If you look at similar projects in the area, Estelle is half the size with half the grade of Whistler, and its market cap is around $200 million. This is double the value of Gold Mining Inc. So you can see how bringing these projects to market works for Gold Mining Inc. Next up is the La Mina project in Colombia. Based on the drilling results, the preliminary economic assessment gives the project $232 million valuation at current gold price. To recap, Gold Mining Inc. is undervalued, and the goal of most, if not all, the investors is to capitalize on those dips. Their $2.59 per ounce gold purchase price is 95% the industry average of $40 an ounce. Gold Mining Inc. holds on to the largest portfolio of gold and gold copper resources of any junior explorer and developer. It's insane to think that Gold Mining Inc.'s market cap is just $123 million, when two of their projects mentioned in this video have net present value of over $200 million each. And they hold over 14 projects in this portfolio. This portfolio consists of gold, but also silver, over 2 billion pounds of copper, and a small uranium mine in Ria, which doesn't even pop into their balance sheet, but it does hold potential. These latter three minerals are essential for green energy projects being pushed by governments all over the world. And this brings us to point 3. Gold Mining Inc. is in full growth mode. They have brought a few projects to market and are currently working on US Gold Mining Inc. with the Whistler project and the La Mina project in South America. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should really do your own due diligence before making any sort of financial decisions. While I like this company and the other companies created by Amir Adnani due to their potential value, that shouldn't be reason enough for you to invest. I have their website, goldmining.com, listed in the description if you'd like to check them out for more information. I want to thank Gold Mining Inc. for sponsoring this video. I have all the information listed down in the description. Your time is your most precious asset, and I appreciate you spending it here with me. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.